Give us just a second here. I'm having difficulties getting my computer hooked up to the internet, or not to the internet, but getting it to where I can do live streams. I'm still working on that part of it. So anyway, um, the UPU and how lethal and deadly this thing can be for us. Uh, it's a Universal Postal Union. It is worldwide. It was formed in 1874. Bern, Switzerland. I think I'm pronouncing that. Bern, Switzerland is where it was established. This is something that we all don't realize that we are, but we are all postmasters. Every single one of us, and we don't know it. So we have the power to use postal to our favor. And how we do that is very unique and very powerful. I've done more research. I spent a month researching this. And all the results that I have found have all been the same. Again, I do apologize. I am streaming from my phone instead of my computer that I received from a friend of mine. I'm having troubles getting it to where I can do live streams. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm going to go through the steps and show you how to use the postal stamp to your advantage and to your power. Again, postage has power. We all know that. You can put 21 stamps, $1 stamps on an envelope and hold common law court through the mail. It is simple as 1, 2, 3. You do your research on it, the UPU, how you can use it to your advantage. I'm not going to give you everything. You want this bad enough. I made a post about it last night. If you want this bad enough, you're going to dig and research. I've already seen people doing some digging and some researching on some of my posts, which is always a good thing. Not everybody's going to hand this to you, because when it comes time for a battle, you need this information. You're like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So you're going to be laughed at and walked out the door. Every detail, everything that is put to you in this group, you need to research it. You need to have your ammunition, so when you do walk into court or you're faced with a problem, you're going to be able to know how to move forward with it. So without further ado, let's get to the UPU here. I just printed off an affidavit that I'm going to be using here pretty quick. And I'm going to see what I can get done with it. I'm getting everything set up here, so bear with me. Alright, the UPU. You will put a $1. I used a 1 cent stamp because I'm not going to waste a $1 stamp on this one. I'll put a 1 cent stamp at the top. You do put a 1 cent or a $1 stamp. Make sure you have a gold pen, a blue pen, or a purple pen. Women like to use the purple, men like to use the blue. So it's all in your favor on how you want to use it. But you will write your SSN at the top, just like I did here. Your name at a 45-degree angle across the stamp. Your autograph, not your signature, but your autograph. And your name printed at the bottom, just like so. I printed mine just like that at the very bottom. On the very back page, on the back of each page, you will put a stamp at the lower right corner. 1 cent stamp will work. You don't have to put a $1 stamp. A 1 cent stamp will work at the bottom, at the right corner of your each piece of paper or part of your affidavit or your document. The same way as we did up here at the right top corner. Now what this is going to do for you is when you serve these or you send it to them, you have Postmaster status, which you are delivering the mail the correct and proper way where they cannot get you for mail fraud. This is the way documents and mail should be done. This is the correct way, not the way we're seeing it be done throughout our daily lives. And we don't see it, we don't catch it, we don't know it because we're not educated enough. So with this being done, what's going to happen now, this is your civil side of your paper, okay? This is the civil. This is also saying that you control, or you are the master of the civil side, which is this right here, of this case. You are working with the civil side. The stamp on the back side of the paper, with your stamp at the lower right corner, or left corner. I prefer the right corner because I am the creditor, not the debtor. Left side's the debtor, right side's the creditor. Once you put a stamp at the bottom right corner or top corner of the blank side, you are taking control of the criminal side. Everything starts off as a civil, but turns into criminal on the back side. Therefore, you're taking control of all of it, your civil and your criminal. This is very powerful. I have read articles where people have been approached by the FBI, CIA, federal officials, federal government, police officers, courts. They have walked in, presented their cases with the courts, and the courts have dismissed these cases. Basically threw them out, let it be, because the judges know what the UPU is. If they don't, they're in some major trouble. There is a code on that. It's Title 18. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it's in the Title 18 USC mail fraud. You can look it up. It'll help you out quite a bit on that. But people have actually walked out of court cases by using the UPU. Knowing it, they studied it, they understand it, they knew where to go, which direction to go with this. Is there any questions? I know somebody's going to have something to say. Hold on here. Yes, I know. All right. Without further ado, you can go back through the post. Should show up live feeds that's been in the group. I've done a video on I did a combined video with Chris Ward over the governmental entities. Done one over the bank and the SSN. This is the third one I've done since being back in the group, and I appreciate y'all allowing me back in. But this one here is the UPU. They will be in the group. They will be posted in the group there, so anybody can go through and look at them and take a look and see what's going on. But anyway, if there's no questions, I'm going to get off of here. And you guys have a wonderful day. Peace. God bless. Have a wonderful day.